Hello, good morning to everyone. How are you all? कैसे हैं आप सभी लोग? Am I loud and clear? Please tell me. Please tell me I'm loud and clear. And how is the Josh? How many of you have taken your interviews today? So I'm going to share some of the important questions from different SIBs. So far, I have got now, and students are still in the interview room. So this is 25 September 23 and day one. I'm going to share SIB wise transcript here. One who went prepared got the benefit. जो तैयारी करके गया है उसको फायदा मिल रहा है. This is what I have got so far from different SIBs. So before starting the session, please, do you want to get all the questions today which have been asked? From which SIB you are? Please tell me. I am getting the transcript of each of the candidates hour by hour, minute by minute. So most of the candidates are still in the interview room because of the document verification and many formalities. They have been waiting. Okay. So hello. 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 So shall I start? Shall I start the session? Yes. Okay. From which SIB you are? So here we show the transcript and input shared by the candidates on our mails or social handles. We avoid sharing the name of the candidate or any other personal information about him just because of the selection. This is just to help the other candidates to prepare accordingly. We recommend you to prepare the best answer and rehearse before going for an interview. We also avoid sharing the name of SIB or board member or board number so as to maintain the sanctity of the examination holistically. Our efforts are for your selection only. Kindly comment in the chat box. Shall we start? Yes or no? Keep sharing the session with everyone, please. This is a very important session. You cannot get such kind of session, real-time session, anywhere. Though I was about to take this session on the Zoom call only, but lastly I decided to take the session on YouTube just because of the high number of students here with us, connected with us. Okay, so this is first feedback we have got from the student. Shall I make the Zoom? Okay. So those who are new to this channel, kindly subscribe the Telegram channel @IB exam for any PDF or sample question, because everything is coming from our PDF mock interviews, sample transcript, or the online or offline mock interviews. The sample answers are well okay. Okay. So इसको जूम कर दिया जाए अभी एक बार, और अब इसको आप ध्यान से पढ़ो. So sir, today I had interview at Dash Center. It took about 10 minutes. Lady member, what is your qualification, and asked about family, where are from, all exams you have appeared and cleared, why you want to join IB, do you read newspaper, what is the political scenario in Maharashtra, how will mechanical engineering will help you in IB, what if you are posted in J&K, Ladakh or any other remote areas, how will you adapt there, what you have done in NSS, village name, because the person has used the word NSS in the previous question of J&K or Ladakh. That is why the question comes related to NSS, and village name where I worked through NSS. Member number 3, M3. Do you get angry? For which reason you generally get angry? I told I get angry with indiscipline. Then one SRT. SRT means situation reaction test. If you are my boss and get late every day, although warned several times, what will you do? I told I'll warn and strictly uh, or take some action against, but they grilled several times and lastly asked to get angry on member 4 that 2-3 times. Then they laughed and said, you may go now. If the interview panel is laughing or smiling whenever you are answering, it creates a very positive impact sometimes. Sir, really thank you so much, because the mock interviews helped me a lot to deal with SRT and recurring pressure building. I could answer calmly through asked many a times. Though asked many a times, I'm so grateful that I got your guidance. Let's hope for the best. Again, thank you so much. This is what has been given by the candidate. So this is transcript number 1 I have got so far. How many of you are liking the session? Please kindly hit the like button in the session, please. Hit the like button, please. And share the session in each of the groups where you belong, where you are connected so far. Okay, shall I move to the next? Shall I move to the next transcript? नोट कर लिया सबने? डू यू हैव पेन एंड पेपर? कितने क्वेश्चन ऐसे हैं जो नए थे? हाउ मेनी ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आर वेरी न्यू? कितने क्वेश्चन आपको नहीं आते थे? इसमें से कौन से क्वेश्चन हमने डिस्कस नहीं किए अपने मॉक के अंदर? सबसे पहले यही बताइए। सौरभ सिंह इज आस्किंग, सर मुझे ये क्वेश्चन का सोल्यूशन ही नहीं मिल पा रहा, हाउ कॉमर्स डिग्री कैन हेल्प इन IB? मैं इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर डाल दूंगा टेलीग्राम पे, मैं नोट कर लेता हूं इसको जस्ट आफ्टर दिस क्वेश्चन, ठीक है? दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन इन IB। मैंने अपनी क्लास में सबको करवा रखा है। गुर्जर भाई पहले तो पनवेल ही निकल, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। ओके, ट्रांसक्रिप्ट नंबर 2 वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। So hello sir, Shikha this side, one member was absent, so I gave interview at second number. Here are the questions. What is your qualification? I have done BSc PCM or MSc chemistry. Where are you from? District Aligarh. Your name? Do you read newspaper and daily current affair? Yes sir, but today I was in hurry, so I didn't. Asking about India and Canada. So main and most important question is India and Canada. So are you all aware of India and Canada issue? Yesterday in the current affairs session, we have also discussed the same issue like Nizar issue or the PM and Prime Minister issue. They repeated question in Hindi. I said, yes sir, there is a conflict between India and Canada. कनाडा के PM जस्टिन ट्रूडो ने इंडिया पर खालिस्तानी मेंबर निज्जर की हत्या का आरोप लगाया, वहां इंडियन डिप्लोमेट को बाहर निकालने की बात कही एंड इंडियन फॉरेन मिनिस्टर श्री मिस्टर S जयशंकर ने कनाडियन डिप्लोमेट को वापस जाने का आदेश दिया। इन दिस क्वेश्चन आई वाज फंबल्ड इन स्टार्टिंग। उसके बाद अपने बारे में कुछ बताओ, नेम क्वालिफिकेशन के अलावा क्या क्या 2 हॉबीज हैं? मुझे ट्रैवलिंग, म्यूजिक सुनना और इवनिंग में वॉक करना पसंद है। फिर उसके बाद उस पैनल में एक मैम बैठी थी। मैम आस्क्ड टू मी, ऐसी कोई जगह बताओ जहां आपने ट्रैवल किया हो और आपको कुछ बहुत अच्छा लगा हो, जस्ट इन 30 सेकेंड। मैं कर्नाटक गई थी कुछ सालों पहले, वहां के मंदिर का आर्किटेक्चर मुझे बहुत पसंद आया था। किस तरह का आर्किटेक्चर था? द्रविडियन शैली में था मैम। हैव यू हर्ड रिसेंटली कर्नाटका टेम्पल लिस्टेड इन यूनेस्को? Sorry ma'am, I'm not able to recall right now. So whichever state you are from or you have traveled, please find out the list of UNESCO buildings or UNESCO temples under this list. Okay, this is your task for today. Okay, yes or no? आपको IB के बारे में कहाँ से पता चला कि यहाँ से इस तरह की वैकेंसी निकलती है, और इस रैंक के बारे में आपको कुछ पता है क्या? सर जब फॉर्म आए थे तब ऑनलाइन सर्च किया था और कुछ यूट्यूब चैनल से पता चला था। ये लेवल 3 की पोस्ट है और यहाँ पर आपसे पूछा जा सकता है Did you take any help for interview? Did you take any help for interview? तो आपने उसके अंदर क्या बताना है? Yes sir, yes ma'am, I took help from the YouTube channel Sahil Mittal. Okay. 10th क्वेश्चन था, आपको पता है कि इसमें क्या काम होता है? यस सर, इट इज इंटेलिजेंस ब्यूरो, इट इज अ पोस्ट ऑफ सिक्योरिटी असिस्टेंट. जहां तक मुझे इससे रिलेटेड पता है, वी हैव टू गैदर इंफॉर्मेशन एंड गिव इट टू सीनियर. हमें इंफॉर्मेशन गैदर करके सीनियर को देनी होती है. क्या आप कोई और एग्जाम भी दे रहे हैं? यस सर, करंटली आई एम प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर सम गवर्नमेंट एग्जामिनेशन लाइक स्टाफ सिलेक्शन कमीशन, कंबाइंड ग्रेजुएट लेवल एंड अदर एसएससी एग्जामिनेशन. And in the last they say okay thank you, आप जा सकते हैं. So how is the Josh? Tell me, how is the Josh? What is the level of question? Can you answer all the questions? If you are prepared, hit the like button please. Third transcript which I have also shared in the Telegram group. I have total 5 transcripts today. Now so tell us in detail about you and your background. Can you tell us about your educational background, Gautam, and how it relates to a career in Intelligence Bureau? So recently I hold a BTech in Civil Engineering, which has honed my analytical and problem solving skills. These skills are crucial for assessing security infrastructure related challenges. थोड़ा सा जूम कर लीजिए, आप अपनी स्क्रीन को जूम कर लीजिए, मैं भी अपनी तरफ से जूम कर लेता हूं ताकि सब कुछ दिखाई दे सके आपको. मेंबर नंबर 2 ने पूछा, टेल अस अबाउट योर होम टाउन इन मथुरा, हाउ वुड योर लोकल नॉलेज बेनिफिट द इंटेलिजेंस ब्यूरो? Mathura is a diverse and culturally rich city. My local knowledge can be advantageous in understanding regional dynamics and potential security concerns. Can you provide an example from your past experiences that demonstrates your ability to handle sensitive information and maintain confidentiality? This question is very, very, very important. During my internship at a construction company, I was entrusted with confidential project details, which I handled with discretion and integrity. Then the next point comes, given your address in Kailash Colony, Delhi, what insights can you share about the current crime rate in Delhi? I have observed that urban areas like Kailash Colony have seen improvement in security measures. However, the crime rate can vary across neighborhoods and a comprehensive assessment is needed. In your opinion, what are some emerging security challenges specific to urban areas like Delhi? एक क्वेश्चन स्किप कर दिया, नहीं क्वेश्चन स्किप नहीं किया. हाँ, यस, व्हाट मोटिवेटेड यू टू परस्यू अ करियर इन इंटेलिजेंस, इंटरनल सिक्योरिटी एंड इंटेलिजेंस? तो ये वाला पहला क्वेश्चन था, व्हाट मोटिवेटेड यू. ये वैसा ही क्वेश्चन है, व्हाई डू यू वांट टू ज्वाइन IB? So I have been deeply concerned about internal security issue and I believe that contributing to the safety and stability of our nation, it is a noble endeavor. Thank you, Kuze Gaming. How are you feeling? How are my efforts now of all for you? How do you stay updated on current national and international security issue? In your opinion, what are some emerging security challenges specific to urban areas like Delhi? How do you stay updated on current national and international security news or issues? It means the newspaper related questions are coming frequently in every SIB. The next question asked by M1, can you describe a situation where you had to adapt quickly to changing circumstances? How did you handle it? What do you believe is the most significant challenge facing the Intelligence Bureau in the current geopolitical landscape, and how would you address it? And the last question was, how do you envision your civil engineering background complementing your role in intelligence and security? Sir, your batch and mock interviews have been very helpful for me. If I am selected, I will come to meet you in the office. Okay, fine. Now come to the next part. This is a very confidential. I have re-edited all the name and facts from this transcript. This is a lengthy transcript. Okay, approximately 15 questions were asked. How many of you? Thank you, sir, for such a swift analysis. Thank you so much, Vaibhav Patil. Nidhi Yadav, don't get nervous. प्रीति खटाना सर, आपने सब प्रैक्टिस करवाया है. थैंक यू प्रीत खटाना, थैंक यू. सब पढ़ा हुआ है या नहीं? Can you please introduce yourself and provide a brief overview of your background and qualification? M2 is asking what interest you in joining the Intelligence Bureau. How do your skills and experiences align with this role? M3, can you describe your understanding of the role and responsibilities of an Intelligence Bureau officer? Question related to West Bengal. So this transcript is, I think, related to West Bengal. How many of you are from West Bengal? Please look at this transcript very carefully. West Bengal has been in the news for various political and social news. How do you perceive the current situation in West Bengal, and what role can the Intelligence Bureau play in addressing these challenges? Then again, M2 is asking the question, could you share any specific insight or intelligence gathering experience related to West Bengal that you might have encountered during your career or studies? Then there was question related to One Nation, One Election. The concept of One Nation, One Election has been a topic of discussion in recent years. What are your thoughts on this proposal, and how do you think the Intelligence Bureau might be involved in this process? डार्क हॉर्स कोर्स हिंदी में नहीं, इंग्लिश मीडियम में. नैन्सी कोमल राय, आई एम प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर बैंकिंग एग्जामिनेशन. ओके, यस, मेंशन कर सकते हो. Sidhu is saying that in SIB Bangalore there are 5 people. Thank you for your, sir, everything is explained by you in our batch, but still facing nervous. Feeling okay, very good. Okay, now come to the next question. Question number 7. Question number 7 was related to G20. The G20 plays a significant role in global diplomacy and economics. How do you see the Intelligence Bureau contributing to the security and intelligence aspect of India's participation in the G20 meetings? Then M2 asked the question number 8. Can you provide an example of a situation where the Intelligence Bureau's work could have a direct impact on India's involvement in G20? Then they asked question related to communal rights. Communal rights have been a recurring issue in India. How do you believe the Intelligence Bureau can help prevent and address communal tensions and outbreaks of violence? Then again, M1 restarted. Could you share an experience from your past where you have been involved in handling or mitigating communal tension or riots in Bengal? Then question number 11 from M2. Imagine you receive a credible. Okay, it means situational questions are asked frequently, which are called ethical dilemma question. Ethical dilemma question. Okay. So how many of you are not aware of ethical dilemma questions? They can see the workshop on my app. Approximately 15,000 students are there. Yes, you can give your interview in your regional language. Yes, you can give your interview in your regional language. Sir, I want to purchase, please. Okay. Just after a few minutes, I will tell you. So imagine you receive a credible tip about a potential terrorist threat in a major city. How would you go about assessing the threat and coordinating with law enforcement agencies to prevent an incident? Very important questions. I think hundreds of times I have asked this question in my mock interviews, whether in offline or online. Question number 12. In a hypothetical scenario where you uncover evidence of espionage activities by a foreign nation within India, how would you handle the situation while maintaining national security and diplomatic relations? Very important. Both the questions have been covered in our mock interviews as well as in our dark horse batch. Any batch, but chiefly in the dark horse batch or the workshop batch. Okay, everything is explained, everything is there in PDF in the app. Question number 13, asked by M1. How do you stay updated with the latest development in national and international? Again, the question of news and newspaper. Very, very important question nowadays. And how would you ensure continuous learning in this field if you join the Intelligence Bureau? So please start reading newspaper. Please start reading newspaper. Okay. Please Telegram link को join कर लो. All you are here. Please like the Telegram channel @IB exam. Please subscribe this. I will share the link of the app or link of the batch. Okay, if you need this. Now, question fifth interview, fifth transcript is there. This is very, very small in size. Can I zoom it? Please tell me. Shall I zoom it? How is the Josh? Please tell me. How is the Josh? डरना नहीं है, करना है. And hit the like button, please. Hit the like button, please, everybody. Okay. So फटाफट से एक बार बताओ. Am I loud and clear? Is it visible to everyone? Respected sir, I entered with great enthusiasm. I was conversing in medium loud voice. They asked me to sit. I thanked them, then unhooked my suit button and then sat down. As you are from MZN, what is the communal environment there? I think it is Muzaffarnagar. I took a pause, then he started saying that in the east of Muzaffarnagar is Ganga and in the west of Muzaffarnagar is Yamuna. He interrupted me saying, I'm not asking you geography. I said, sir, I'm getting there. So I continued. I said, no. And so there is a very old Ganga Jamuna Tehzeeb in Muzaffarnagar. Then he smiled. Then I gave him an example of my daily life. I play football daily. So there are players from every religion. Now you can see how the candidate has been grilled over the answer. He didn't make the student to complete the answer and just interrupted in between just to check the adaptability and the patience of a candidate. I greet seniors with Namaste, Jain sir, Ram sir, and every one of them greet me very cheerfully in the same way. Here I connected my daily life with the question and also gave school and tuition with children of every religion. After that, he asked me about the worst that ever happened to me. This is a very, very important question. This is a very, very important question. Tell me something worst that has ever happened to you. I told him about my year back in college due to short attendance. Here you don't have to share such question. Here you have to answer like, sir, during the Pulwama attack, during the Anantnag attack, during the Uri attack, when I was reading the newspaper, such questions must be dealt in order to make it connected with the internal security so that you can be able to impress the interviewer in a bit span of time or a pinch. Okay. So then I told him how much I learned from my mistake, how I encountered my situation, how I changed my attitude and completed graduation. Then he asked me about the best I have ever done. I told the event happened in the bus. A little child stopped breathing due to traffic jam and very high temperature. I gave her CPR and other thing and she started breathing. Then why I want to join IB? Then I have been doing in the last, what I have been doing in the last 2 years. I told him that I am preparing for civil service examination and I have cleared 5 times FCAT, 2 times CDS and 1 time INET, and hopefully UPSI too. Then he asked me which one I will prefer, civil service examination or IB. I replied that if I join IB in the next 10 to 15 years, I will be a class 1 gazetted officer, which is what I want. I want to gain experience, and when I will get there, I'll handle it with accountability and responsibility. He asked me which one is my dream job. I told him that my mama is a colonel. I always wanted to join armed forces. He smiled. Nearly 98% of my interview was taken by him, only one interviewer. This gentleman, nearly 55-year-old, was probably an DIG or IG rank officer. Only one question was asked by security expert guy, Northeast gentleman, who was sitting on the left of him. The one on the right of him was probably a psychologist who was a Sikh gentleman. One question was able to tell. I told him I knew, but I will have to think. Then after that, IG officer told me the answer and said, "Ye yaad rakhna." Sir, there were 2 or 3 more questions, but I would be too long. At last, after asking to both the gentlemen that if they want to ask any more, the officer asked me to leave and said, "Good." I replied while laughing because I was very, very happy. It was an honor to be here, sir. Have a good day, sir. All the time there was continuous smile on officers and my face. He wasn't wearing mask, but I was. So in one of the SIBs, student was asked to carry a mask. Okay, so this was my experience, sir. Thank you so much. And personally, I know this student was very, very caliber student. बहुत अच्छा student है. Okay, you can share your transcript at beatinterview@gmail.com with M1, M2, M3 like members. Question asked from different members and your response. I will check the chances of your selection. And there are 2 batches related to recorded batch, dark horse batch and swift batch. Dark horse batch is related to 25 session and swift batch related to 10 session. And also you can enroll and pay and download the app. Everything is written, is given in the description just after the conclusion of this video. Also, we are conducting the offline mock interview in our Delhi center, Mukherjee Nagar, at from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. They are paid in nature. So address is Sigma Classes opposite BATRA Cinema, Dr. Mukherjee Nagar, Delhi. Contact number is 01140113736. I will take the mock interview of up to 10 candidates. Register yourself by doing pre-registration. Come with your SSQ or AF print and tier 2 admit card. So this is all for today. In the evening time, we will again meet you all when we get more and more transcript. So one who went prepared got the benefit. जो तैयारी करके जा रहा है उसको फायदा मिल रहा है, इसलिए आप भी तैयारी करें. आप मॉक इंटरव्यूज दें, आप प्रैक्टिस करें, मिरर प्रैक्टिस करें, ऑफलाइन मॉक दें या ऑनलाइन मॉक दें. अपने आप को कम से कम 10 बार 20 बार इवैल्यूएट जरूर कर लें ताकि कोई भी दिक्कत या परेशानी का सामना ना करना पड़े. सो आज के लिए इतना ही. हिट द लाइक बटन इफ यू truly and really like my effort. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. Good night. All the best. Okay. All the best to everyone. And don't get nervous. I'm with you at every second of time, every pinch of time. Trust me. I'm here for you. And again, I'm reiterating my commitment. 500 plus selection. Bol diya matlab bol diya. Thank you so much. Bye bye.